on Netflix, I watched the newly added Raw from debatably 2016 or 2017. I've seen different sources on this. This is a French movie, so you know it's going to have some barely 18 chicks getting their titties out. Yep, we have that check mark, French movie. So we got this gal, Justine. She's a vegetarian, she doesn't eat meat, she goes through some lunch line. Oh yeah, by the way, we start out with this weird car crash. Seems like somebody jumped out in front of a car. I first thought, was that a deer? What happened here? Well, we cut to this gal, Justine. She's eating a lunch line for parents. Watched some mashed potatoes, she didn't want any meat. Lunch lady's like hassling her. Seems to put some meat in the mashed potatoes. Anyways, the girl's about to bite down it, but no, she doesn't have it. Well, anyways, their family establishes they're all vegetarian. She's going to go to a veterinarian college. Now, I don't know how they do colleges in France, but this college was ran like a damn frat. Like, it seemed like this was a very small class. If all the rookies, freshmen, are in this one photo, and there's like maybe, I'll give you 24 at most. How small is this damn college? So, yeah, there's a lot of questions to get raised throughout this. They have this very bizarre initiation week they're calling Rush, where no one is in a fright, they're just in this college. And so their beds are getting thrown outside. They're having impromptu weird makeout moments that are very rapey. The girls are being told to slut up. They're flashing for the camera. Alexa, I think they call her Alex most of the time. That's the older sister of Justine. She's an upperclassman. They're called the elders. I do like how people actually go to college in this movie. Like, people actually seem to have classes to go to. Grades seem to make some kind of impact. A lot of times that doesn't happen in movies that have these kind of settings. But, you know, there are actually professors here. Like, nothing comes of them. But whatever. Well, they're having this initiation thing go down, and towards the end of the beginning phase of the initiation week, we have our lead has to eat some like raw rabbit kidney. Oh, it's part of the initiation. Everybody did it, even mom and dad. Well, we're vegetarian. Tell them we can't do this. So fine. Watch me. I'll eat it. Alex eats it. You know, everything's seems okay. I mean, yeah, it's a little gross at first, but Justine really starts to get this hunger. You know, she's constantly eating. She has to have like raw meat. She's eating like chicken that's in the fridge. She has this gay roommate that all the girls seem to like. It's a very odd situation. She has that going for her, but she's eating all this raw meat, and it's just giving her this hunger to keep eating more raw meat. And you're kind of wondering, you know, what's going on here? It's almost like a plausible zombie type thing. She's not undead, but she's eating raw meat. Not necessarily brains, but hey, that might be the best we can get here, right? Well, they have this incident. You see, she has to kind of look better for a party or something. She's getting a bit of a bikini wax thing going here. Sister's trying to help her out with that. Flinches, knocks her out, or rather cuts off her sister's like middle finger, and she passes out. It's like, whoa, gruesome all of a sudden. And Justine calls the doctor, and well, also she'd been getting this rash for no reason. Like, you know, you eat raw meat, the consequences are that you get bacteria and you die. And the movie didn't really seem to grasp that. I kind of have an issue with this. But yeah, so she munches down her sister's finger rather than trying to get it reattached. This is a scene that could really gross some chicks out. Sister wakes up and is like pissed. They lie, say the dog ate it. Now the dog's gonna have to get put down. Dog seems quickly. Thought that was weird. So things are escalating. Alex gets out of the wheelchair. I don't know why she's in a wheelchair for her finger chopped off. Gets out of this wheelchair she's been pushed around by Justine and says, now I'm going to show you something. Get on the side of the road. She jumps out in front of a car, gets to crash, and starts munching on the like people that are injured and survived. I guess there's one who might have been barely alive. Starts munching on her. I'm teaching you something. I'm like, wait a sec. The chick with the thing going ate your finger that wasn't attached to you. Now you have the problem. Like, what are we doing here? It's a bit confusing at the time. Well, as it continues, they start escalating their war. They're fighting over gay roommate. Justine hooks up with him, but though it seems to be against his wishes in some ways. Wants to bite down on him, bites down on her own arm instead. You know, but Alex didn't seem to like that. The girls have a fight. Justine got wasted and now she's in a morgue. Like, what? I can understand them having some dead. What is that sound? You guys hear that? That's like the we're firing nukes sound. Shit. Oh, okay, this could get really interesting quick. Justine was on video in this morgue being taunted to eat a dead guy. And it's confusing because it's like, okay, they have a bunch of dead animals around, their vets. Why is there a person? This is a vet school, right? Like, really confusing stuff. Well, you know, what's this doing here? Well, they then have this video comes out. Justine gets mad, gets a fight with Alexis. They're going at it, having this big fight, biting each other. And these like, professors come by and they have like the cattle nooses, or so it appeared. They're like separating the girls like the rabid dogs. And so, yeah, they're getting in a fight and this isn't working out. Well, next thing we know, Justine's back in bed with her roommate boy toy. Wakes up and he's not responsive. He looks under the blanket and, oh, his leg's torn up. He's been hit in the back. The ski pole he had early in the movie has been put through him. What happened here? Goes around the corner. Alex is sitting there playing like Call of Duty on PS4. And she's like, I'm gonna kill my sister, and Alex is kind of like begging her to, but she doesn't. Next thing you know, they're showering together, getting all this blood off of them. That's when you get to see the twinsies. Yep, we got a girl born 1998 and one born in 95. I feel terrible. So, thanks, French people. Cut to Alex is in prison. She's apparently just got off the phone talking with her parents in the face-to-face against the glass visitation. As they're leaving, she shows that she's got the finger missing, and Justine shows that she got bit in the face. You know, it's like a trade, I love you, kiss on the cheek. They head home while the mom, dad, and Justine, and the dad goes, you know, it's not your fault. It's not really your sister's fault either. You know, when I met your mom, I knew there was something weird about her. She had this thing. And you can see that he's got this lip that's been cut. And you're wondering, is this gal's mom have something to do with it? Now I see a B-1 bomber. Or I think, like, that could be a major situation of arise here. So, I think I got my Maui Jim sunglasses. In case there's a nuke. Well, the situation goes down that he's taking his shirt off. We see that he's got all these like bites and stuff on him. Evidently the mom had the same condition. She's like the carrier of it, maybe. She's the one that gave it, passed it on to the daughters. And you're thinking, oh, okay, so that explains why Alex is feeding these, but she can control herself, she doesn't eat the dead bodies. You know, why does she have it together? Oh, was puberty, you know, deflowering and all this happened with Justine? Was it too much for us? Was some big metaphor there? You know, possibly. I also gotta say, you've never seen your dad with the shirt off? How implausible is that? You know, I mean, yeah, sure, the little twist at the end makes sense for a second, but give it any thought and it really doesn't. This wasn't an altogether horrible movie. I wouldn't outright recommend it to everybody or anybody looking for real scares, but you know, maybe there's a certain special somebody out there who wants something new to watch around Halloween. I give Raw 2.5 out of 4 stars.